Alright, hi guys, welcome back to another TMUA video. Today we're going to do TMUA question 4, um, TMUA question 4 from 2016 paper 1. Alright, so immediately looking at this question, we have an equals minus 1 to the n minus 1 to the n minus 1 plus minus 1 to the n plus 2, where n is greater than or equal to 1. And we have to try to evaluate this summation. By looking at this summation, I don't see an immediate way to evaluate it directly. So I'm going to start off by trying values of n. So let's try n equals 1. We're going to have minus 1 to the 1 minus 1 to the 0 plus minus 1 cubed, which equals, this is going to be minus 1. This is going to be is 1, so it's going to be minus 1, minus 1. And this is also going to be minus 1. So it's going to be minus 3. Moving on to n equals 2. We're going to have minus 1 squared minus 1 to the 1 plus minus 1 to the 4. Now this is going to be 1. This is also going to be 1 because we're doing minus 1, so these cancel. And then this is also going to be 1, so this is going to be 3. Oh, we noticed that this is minus 3 and this is 3. Okay, I think I'm starting to see a pattern here. Let's try n equals 3. Minus 1 cubed plus minus 1 squared plus minus 1 to the 5th power. So we have minus 1. Oh, there's supposed to be minus over here. Sorry, guys. This is going to be a minus 1 cubed, so minus 1. Take away minus 1 squared, which is 1. So minus 1, minus 1. And then plus minus 1 to the 5th, which is just minus 1. So we're going to have equals minus 3 again. Okay, the pattern is getting more and more noticeable as we move along. Let's try one last value of n. If I have minus 1 to the 4 minus 1 cubed plus minus 1 to the 6, I'm going to have, this is going to be 1 minus 1, which is going to be plus 1. And then this is going to be plus 1 again, so it's going to be 3. So we can notice that if the n value is odd, then we get minus 3. But if the n value is even, we get 4. So if we want to evaluate a summation, then we're going to have, first of all, it said that n over here, the smallest value of n is going to be 1, right? So starting from n equals 1, we're going to have a1 plus a2, as we see here, minus 3 plus 3 is going to be 0. And then a3 plus a4, as we see from here, is also going to be 0. And this pattern is going to carry on throughout the summation. So since the value of n that they want us to evaluate, the largest value of n is 39, then we know that there's going to be half of 38, which is 14 pairs of odd plus even numbers, which are going to cancel out and give us 0. Odd and even values of n, which are going to cancel out and give us 0. So really, we only have to evaluate when n is 39. So okay, let's hit n equals 39. So we're going to have minus 1. We're going to minus 1 to the 39 minus 1 to the 38 plus minus 1 to the 41. This is an odd power. This is an even power. This is an odd power. So it's going to be minus 1 minus 1 plus minus 1 equals minus 3. And hence, the answer is B.